The leadership of Ghana have failed us. You have failed the youth. What is the essence of PhD when this country called Ghana is full of nepotism, corruption, whom you know, lobby, maneuver, pay bribe, take bribe? Why should it be so? Why should you struggle if you are even qualified for a position in Ghana? You have to struggle. Security man staff, security man, why you know commercial man? Say we have when more he no pay jumana. When you use mo ya sante for yam fam mo VRE. Owusu finish tech, Owusu 200 degree tech. You say when you owusu mo ya sante for yam fam mo VRE. When I got to England 2 weeks, I had cleaning job. And when I was doing the cleaning job, he paid my rent. I sent some money home. I was surprised. I was shocked. I had finished national service for 5 years in my own country. Second class upper in business administration. I never had a job. I was still depending on my parents. Nepotism and corruption. What is the essence of PhD in an environment like Ghana? Corruption and nepotism. Why do you
about your party? Tell them that. What is a Dutch passport as compared to a do you know what it means for somebody to pursue a PhD? Do you know by the time somebody finished writing his thesis, project work, research work, before the person comes to the point of PhD, do you know what goes into it? The generation is mad. What is second? Yeah, that generation is second.
Ejadim? You see, I respect protocol. But all this issue about PhD passport, Dutch passport, is the leadership of Ghana have failed us. Leaders in Ghana, you have failed us. You have failed the youth. Not that we don't value PhD, but listen, what is the essence of PhD when this country called Ghana is full of nepotism, corruption, whom you know, lobby, maneuver, pay bribe, take bribe? Somebody has a degree, qualified for a position, they will never give it to him on a silver platter, say take it like it's for you. Unlike here you would only be on the phone and apply it and you are there. So the point Mr. Happiness is trying to make is, he narrowed the argument down to Ghana, that PhD in Ghana, that is what he's talking about. Why? Because you don't even value PhD in Ghana. People who have PhD need to see. When I was doing my national service in Ghana Commercial Bank, we were like 4 boys. Me and Owusu are from the south. Please listen to me. Me and Owusu are from the south. We are Shantis, eh? And then Eric and Mba from the north. But we get along nicely. Fast forward, we finished the national service. They didn't pick any of us. And then Mba gave me a hint that, oh, there is vacancy in VRE. So he's going to check it out. So he went, he made an inquiry, and he realized that VRE, they take only people with HND. I don't know why. He came, if he's lying, then I'm also lying. He said they take HND. I said, why? They don't take degree. So they picked him. So fast forward, they picked him. The Imba is very cool with me. So he tried. Forward my CV, everything, sir. They didn't pick me because I have a degree. And the whole thing is, if you have PhD degree, they see you as a threat. In an environment like Greco, VRE, Ghana Water Company, Ghana Electricity, Ghana Commercial Bank, ADB, they see you as a threat with a PhD or HND degree. You have to lobby, maneuver, know somebody, be affiliated to a political party, be affiliated to a traditional leader, somebody. Why should it be so? Why should you struggle if you are even qualified for a position in Ghana? You have to struggle. Imba tried, they didn't pick. So when Imba came, He was telling us in the office. And one man in the office, the staff member in the office said, now him say, listen to what he said. Say, now we are fair security man staff, security man, why you more commercial man? I said, we have one more hino page man. When you was moya sante for young fam of VRE. Owusu finished tech, Owusu 200 degree tech. You say, who knew Owusu moya sante for young fam of VRE? Young fam of Greek so they pick our brothers from the north. Eric is from the north. Eric's father was already working in Ghana Commercial Bank, so it was easy for him to get a position. Then they transferred him. Mba from the north maneuvered, went to speak his language at VRE. Fast forward, he was picked VRE. Me and Owusu went to the US. Ne papa befa nokoi. And me, I came to England. When I got to England 2 weeks, I had cleaning job. Cleaning job. And when I was doing the cleaning job, it paid my rent. I sent some money home. I was surprised. I was shocked. I had finished national service for 5 years in my own country. Second class upper in business administration. I never had a job. I was still depending on my parents. Nepotism and corruption. What is the essence of PhD in an environment like Ghana? Corruption and nepotism. Why do you think, man of God, why do you think that God asked Abraham to leave his kindred and the people that he was familiar with, to leave the country that he was familiar with to another land? Because they were not celebrating him. Now, what was planted in Abraham would have been corrupted by the people around him, so he had to travel. Into yourself, this generation is mad because of people like you. There is nothing prophetic about your ministry, but you call yourself prophet. I'm sorry to be honest, nobody's telling you. It is obvious you are an evangelist, but you say you are a prophet. But we have watched you, we see you. There is nothing prophetic about your ministry. I'm sorry. Sir, I have to tell you this. You were in England. Why didn't you plant a prophetic ministry in England? Because you say that God asked you to go to Ghana. That is it. It is fair play. You should have planted your prophetic ministry in England, but you went to Ghana to plant it because Ghanaians like prophet, and they will all flock to your feet. And some of you are manipulating people and exploiting and extorting money from them, and they've enriched you. What kind of revelation do you share? You are always shouting, yeah. Here, we are working. We are working. So we are not condemning PhD, but PhD in an environment full of nepotism and corruptism. Corruptism is nothing. The parents flying go school, some go to your bribe and send your file. If you want police officer in Ghana, you have to pay bribe. Even if you have a degree, you have to pay bribe. If you want soldier in Ghana, you have to pay bribe. Even if you have a degree, guy, you have to pay bribe. If you want immigration, you have to pay bribe. Even if you have a degree, you have to pay bribe. Ukoye you have to pay bribe. Young ladies looking for positions, jobs, they have to be opening their legs, sorry to say. They need more dancer before they give them jobs and positions at workplaces. What is the essence of degree and PhD in Ghana? A country that is full of corruption and nepotism. So what we are saying is, if you want to pursue PhD, fair enough. Come to England and pursue it. Go to Canada and pursue it. Go to Germany and do it. They value it. I'm telling you. Ghana, Brajai. Environment and places like Greco, Ghana Water Company, Electricity Company, Ghana Commercial Bank, ADB. If you have PhD and you don't take care, you better do a curriculum. They don't need you there. PhD, your application, you are a threat. Under PhD, you are not qualified. Under degree, you are not qualified. HND, you are an errand boy or errand girl. What kind of environment is Ghana? You pay for bills, they take your lights. You pay for water, you don't get clean water. Road, corruption, everything is corrupt. Everything, you have to know somebody. Because my parents never knew anybody. I didn't have anybody to lobby for me. I was not retained in Ghana Commercial Bank. I had no choice. I had to leave the country. Na my bedroom I mean pursue nkrata. The bedroom I mean nkrata me the cleaning high dying. So the essence is, what is PhD in an environment like Ghana? no value. That is what Mr. Happiness is talking about. You men of God, some of you, look at how corrupt you are. The problem of Ghana is this three leadership. Religious leaders, political leaders, and traditional leaders. You have corrupted the nation. And now all the youth, all the energetic young boys and girls are leaving the country. And you are here shouting, all you people know is to plant a church. As if you can't do God's work without planting a church. If you guys are united, why don't you close all the churches and stay under one bishop, like Archbishop Nicholas Duncan Williams? Go and stay under Archbishop Nicholas Duncan Williams, all of you, because you serve one Jesus. Pastors don't even get along. Monka sample, my yaka. Munyami benetimu. Mu asofa mo Ghana. Nyami benetimu. Professional instrumentalist Oduro chisu komodin. Omu didi mochi na komodi omu. Ye didi mochi sanfa so be nyanya oso. Mo titi go na mo titi sika so and enkrofo bre won sorry dem. And na mu ye dede. Obiase nyame afen obiaso ye prophet. What is prophetic about your ministry? We are not condemning PhD. We say that there is no point having PhD in Ghana because of corruption and nepotism and who you know. Kola PhD makwa na mudiom.
Because Mama Kuro Ghana, Mama Muaya ya papa. Mama Ghana Muaya yo. She say, we secondary school, we SHS. Na man faili me exams a me troye man faili paper ba kokra nti man drawn of the ko me paper medical school and no one na ekuta me as me wasi results. School be any where me apply ya. Training, nursing training be any where me apply ya. Ye farm. I went to Offenso. I went to Kwalebu. I went to 3 or 4 schools. None of them picked me with the same results. So it took me 3 years till I met a man that knew somebody somewhere and or gave me results and or catch me so the maybe go school the following year. And the man took the result to the same school that I went that they didn't pick me. The man took my result there and they picked me. I don't know we are saying yes sir. She mama kasa me bidiera baby te ho. Onima die. Akolani wo grades papa. But onimo bia nti mama ne shebre e to nsum. Enkola bia bra bo aye basa. I knew a guy a won. E wom say bi nifie de wi akola ne si nima die no. Enka ye system ye papa. Enka boy no na bra boy e o ma sesa dada bia bi hu na na mera. Adana mama yen aye ni bia sam ye mobo okurum hasa. Unimo na de ye me yakora se kwalebu kwa de wo kwa ye mfa results ni mebo ho. Yamfa mo ama peke or mo ama by interview for when your message I am foul. The principal told me, was it mammy say when your message just say I am foul. Aya when ya because ye ni moon crofo I pick you or more than that. What kind of system is this one? In Jobia Cotana Bruce no say Bruce say I has say no ma school crampa. Oh what a while where just say.
Jadim. Akosi Anyamisha. You see, there's this friend of mine. He's now in the UK. He did his national service at Bank of Ghana. Now, this is what he experienced. When he was doing his service at Bank of Ghana, according to him, the staff were not too nice. Some of them, he would say hello and they would just ignore him. Like they were giving him that kind of cold reception. Some of them were mean, you know. They were not just nice. They made the environment not pleasant. They didn't want him to stay. You understand? So they were trying to make him feel very uncomfortable in the environment. Bank of Ghana. So fast forward. They didn't know he was doing national service. No, they didn't know. Now, they thought that he was a new staff. And they knew he came from Tech, KNUST. He had a degree. So it was the kind of way, see that kind of thing. Because there are some people there who just lobbied to get themselves there. So if somebody enters with a genuine set, genuine credential, they feel that person is a threat. If you have never been in that fraternity before, that civil servant, like that kind of government institution, if you've never been there, like as a Christaholic or go there, you will see corruption. One disclassing MPs, some from any parliamentarians, any politicians. I'm telling you. So that my friend said that the staffs, almost all of the staffs, gave him very cold reception. They were not nice to him. So he felt unwelcomed. So assuming he was a new staff, assuming he was real staff. So he said when it was about 1 week for him to finish his service, he said to one of the staff at the cafeteria that, oh, this week be my last week. So after this week, I go, they left. And they all heard it. Oh, really? And they started being nice. After they heard that he was just a service personnel, they started being nice. After all, he's temporary. He will leave. Oh, really? Oh, do you like it here? Oh, God will do it. God. So you know Ghanaians. God will do it. God will do it. God will do it. Oh, nice to meet you. So this week is your last week, yeah? Oh, after Friday we will not see you again. Okay. They started being nice to him when he said to them that this week was his last week as a service personnel. He's now in the UK here. Wouldn't need corruption a WhatsApp environment. And when we say, oh, Brony, if you qualify this place, if you qualify, nobody will say they will give it to you. Anything, you just have to present your documents and qualify. There is nothing like lobby, pass through somebody, pay bribe, pay. No, here they don't do that. If you qualify, pass, they will train you. In your training, they will pay you. Once you are being trained, you are paid. You start job. As long as you qualify, you are there to go. You start. Ghana, you qualify. Stanbic Bank. My cousin works at Stanbic Bank. I don't know if he's still there. The branch of the Sphinxes Road. Some years back in Ghana, after my service when I was roaming about. So I called my cousin. I said, Charlie, link BIP or Stanbic Bank. And also, there's the telephone customer service personnel. Telephone. You just be behind the telephone and talk to customers and convince customers. I said, I can do that. So, okay, the three of you. There's another guy I'm linking. So, bring your CV and this, bring your CV because you are three. So, he linked the three of us. We were three guys. We went for the interview. Fast forward, we exchanged numbers among ourselves. We the three guys. After the interview, some few days after, few weeks after, my cousin called me and said, then pick any of you. I said, no. Charlie, the position, then give some lady view. The lady come for the interview. I said, no. We were three boys. I said, Charlie, then some manager bringing girlfriend. So forget it. You guys shouldn't expect anything. So the interview was just set up for a formality. For the authorities to know that they've done the interview. It was just formality. They knew who the position belonged to. They knew who they were giving the position to already. The lady was at home and they called her and they gave her the appointment letter. Somebody's girlfriend, top manager's girlfriend, they brought her. Whilst we passed through the rain and went for the interview, somebody was sleeping at home. She got it on a silver platter, boom, because her boyfriend is one of the top guys. Lobby, corruption, nepotism, whom you know. System is working here. That alone will give you peace. That alone. Ghana, you could be investigation. They will kill somebody for free. Ghana, they do things here. If you murder somebody, 100 years, you'll be caught. Fraud, you'll be caught. Peace. You can walk on the street as late as 2 a.m. Nobody will ask you anything. Nothing will happen to you. Peace of mind. That is what we are talking about. You finish school, you don't think about work. Here, you are going to school, you don't think about work. You've done training, short courses, you are not thinking about work. PhD, you are a hot cake. Peaceful environment, that is what we are talking about. And some people are talking about money. What is money? What is money? My very, very childhood friend, 2005, Domi killings. They killed his father. Investigation, have you seen that? Have you seen that? So what they work for Ghana? Ask me. Music, who your music? One could just present our own board. Why are you use project? They want you to pay. Why video now? Use video at their town station. They want you to pay. Malgadus. Look at the advance. If you need a rent, look at the advance you have to pay. If you don't have cash, you will sleep on the street in Ghana. The advance you have to pay to get a single room in Ghana. Advanced landlords are taking. You have to pay 100,000. Some are paying 10,000. Some are paying 50,000. Some are paying 25,000 for just a single room. So a place that you have peace, you can't pay. The advance they will take you 2 years advance. Some are taking 3 years advance. A month, 500 Ghana cedis a month, 600 Ghana cedis a month, 4 years advance payment. How can you live in such an environment and have peace? Even if you have PPQ, there is no, because if you are disciplined, somebody is not disciplined. If you are an honest man, you can't fight them. There are a lot of people in that country that are not honest. Government institutions, civil servants, corruption. Unya brochira and jene hon kura. Why? Unya brochira chance and jene hon bibia wa ha. Unya indefinite government best sponsor. Ukura passport government best sponsor abo mo ko school. And ma bibia ha wonte brofu benya support. The nyanse will make effort and jene hon kura. Na mukro no. Eja dem. I catch your play me can dada. Be no work you. Munim say no kura na make. I will not lie to you. You see how a hostless